What's good, YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing. We putting in work this weekend. And you know why we putting in work? It's because we got some fights, y'all. We actually have some fights. We ain't covering news. We ain't covering fights that's being postponed. We ain't covering hearsay or drama. We covering actual fights this weekend. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to review and cover. So that's why you seeing my ugly mug and my big nose all throughout the weekend. I just watched Shawn Porter versus Sebastian. God, I forgot his last name. Well, I don't remember his last name. Anyway, but the kid had heart. He had mad heart. The fight went 12 rounds. I didn't expect it to go 12 rounds. Shawn Porter, okay, hold on. Let's get Sebastian out of the way. Formella, that's his last name. Sebastian Formella. Let's get him out of the way. Obviously, he probably even wasn't ranked in the top 10. 22-0. Well, 22-1 now that he lost to Shawn Porter. With 10 knockouts from Germany. No, I knew nothing about the kid. Nothing whatsoever. But I can tell you this about Formella. He's got true grit and he has heart. He took a beating for 12 rounds. He lost every single round. I'm talking every single round, y'all. He didn't win one round or 1 second of a round. Shawn Porter schooled him tonight. He took a lot of punishment. Any and everything that Shawn Porter knew to hit him with and that he caught him with, every body shot, every shot to the face, every time he got his nose wiped by the leaping left hook, he ate them all, y'all. He never stopped. He didn't quit. He didn't fight like a scared fighter. He fought like a fighter who actually wanted to win, even though he was miles away from the level of Shawn Porter. So in Formella, for me, he's gained a new fan tonight. I'm pretty sure all he wanted to do was go the distance, but Shawn Porter could not get him out of there. To take punishment like that, number one, you have to be a tough son of a gun. Number two, you have to be in immaculate shape. And obviously, he had both of those. For Mr. Sebastian Formella from Germany, I tilt my hat to you, son. You got my respect. Now let's get to Shawn Porter. From the first to the second round, Shawn Porter was being Shawn Porter. We all know how he is. Rough, rugged, inside fighter. He just mauls you. Then all of a sudden in the third round, he switched it up. He went from Shawn Porter to Super Saiyan. He started bouncing on his toes, y'all. Sticking a jab. Slipping, counterpunching. He was actually boxing this dude. And looked way better doing that than he did in the first 2 rounds. I was very impressed with how Shawn Porter conducted himself tonight. The only thing that I was a little disappointed in is that Shawn Porter couldn't get this guy out of there. Now listen, sometimes it does not matter how better you look than somebody on paper. Because that's just on paper. Because when you show up to the fight, the paper doesn't matter because anything can happen because it's boxing. Shawn Porter conducted himself as an A-level fighter tonight, even though he didn't get Sebastian out of there. Shawn Porter did anything he wanted to, hit him with everything he wanted to. Shawn Porter showed up ripped, y'all. You understand? Striations everywhere. The guy looked like he was going to fight a mega championship fight tonight. That's the kind of shape Shawn Porter was in. Shawn Porter showed a lot of looks, man, a lot of different angles. He fought off the center line, what some boxers need to learn how to do, fight off the center line. He gave angles. He banged the body. He jabbed. He counterpunched. He mauled him on the inside. Man, he ran combinations. Shawn did what he wanted to do. But, honestly, you got to look at the level of competition he had in front of him. But Formella wasn't a pushover. He just wasn't on Shawn Porter's level. Shawn Porter got much needed rounds. Sometimes having 12 rounds isn't a bad thing. Knock that rust off. But he did look good. And I can tell you who learned from this fight is Formella. Because the next guy he fights, I hate it for him. Because he's going to learn from this schooling and this beating that he took from Shawn Porter tonight. He was game. I was very impressed with him. And I was actually impressed with Shawn Porter too. Because he showed boxing abilities that I didn't know he had. Well, actually, I knew he had it. He showed that in the Errol Spence fight. But Shawn Porter, he's He ain't going nowhere, man. He's still fresh. And, he didn't take any collateral damage against Errol Spence. I mean, he looked good. He looked sharp. So, obviously, that hard-fought fight that he fought against Spence didn't damage him to the point to where he can't perform at a high level. Hey, man, Shawn Porter was on point tonight. If you didn't see the fight, if you decided to skip it because of his opponent, go back and watch the fight. You'll be impressed. Just watch it for the fact that Shawn Porter was doing things different. And he was showing different levels and different tools in his arsenal. This is what I love to do. Review boxing matches. Not hearsay, not drama, not news, not no actual action, man. This is what I like to do. Keep bringing these good fights. Y'all gonna keep getting new good content. You understand what I'm saying? It's getting late, y'all. This old fat dude gotta go to bed. But I'm crunk right now. I might just go outside and to the gym and give me a late night workout. Matter of fact, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to the gym in my backyard and I'm getting me a late night workout. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hyped, y'all. I love fights. I love it. Let's get back to it. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Real talk boxing, baby. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Share this content if you want to. Hit that bell icon. Support your boy. I'm praying for you and I love you. Real talk boxing. We out.